Imagine this, a vault, buried deep underground, protected by 2-meter-thick armored concrete walls. Inside, over 160 million reais, the equivalent of $70 million. It's the Central Bank of Brazil in Fortaleza, one of the most secure facilities in the country. And yet, one Monday morning in August 2005, employees walked in to find a gaping hole in the floor and 3.5 tons of cash simply gone. No alarms were triggered. Not a single shot was fired. This isn't a movie script. It's the real story of one of the most audacious heists in history. So, how on earth did they do it? Our story begins not with guns and masks, but with a seemingly ordinary business. 3 months before the robbery, a new company called Grama Sintética Master, or Master Synthetic Grass, opened up shop just a couple of blocks from the bank. It was a perfect front. Neighbors saw delivery trucks coming and going all day long, hauling away bags and bags of dirt and debris. To anyone watching, it just looked like a busy landscaping business. No one suspected that just beneath their feet, a team of over 24 people was building a secret passage straight to a fortune. This wasn't just some crude hole in the ground. The crew dug an incredible 8-meter-long tunnel, about the length of a football field, running 4 meters deep under the bustling city streets. This was a masterpiece of criminal engineering. They lined the entire tunnel with wood and plastic to prevent it from collapsing. They installed a full electrical lighting system so they could see what they were doing. They even built a ventilation system with plastic pipes to ensure they had fresh air to breathe while they worked tirelessly, day and night. This wasn't a reckless smash. It was a meticulously planned, long-term project. The sheer investment was staggering. It's estimated the gang spent over $500,000 reais, about $250,000 at the time, just on building the tunnel. They were all in, betting everything on this one. Impossible shot. The genius of their plan lay in the details. They weren't just digging blindly. The gang had managed to get their hands on the bank's blueprints. They knew the exact layout of the vault, its dimensions, and most importantly, the thickness of its reinforced concrete floor. They knew precisely where to aim. So, on the weekend of August 6th and 7th, 2005, while the city partied and slept, the team made their final move. They crawled through their custom-built tunnel, arriving directly beneath the vault floor. Armed with industrial-grade diamond-tipped drills, they began the painstaking process of cutting through meters of steel and concrete. It was slow, noisy work, but deep underground, no one could hear them. Once inside, their intelligence and planning continued to shine. They didn't just grab any money. A massive bank vault like this has stacks of brand new, consecutively numbered bills. Those are a nightmare for criminals because they're incredibly easy to trace. So, the thieves ignored them completely. Instead, they targeted the old, used 50 race notes. These were bills that had been in circulation for years, worn, dirty, and impossible to track. They knew exactly which pallets to open. They worked for hours, methodically stuffing bag after bag with cash. By the time they were done, they had removed 164.7 million reais. That's nearly $70 million, weighing a colossal 3.5 tons. They hauled it all back through the tunnel, loaded it onto their landscaping truck, and simply drove away into the night. On Monday morning, when the bank finally opened, the staff found an empty vault and a giant hole. The thieves were long gone, having had a full 36-hour head start. At first, it looked like the perfect crime. The police were baffled. How could so much money vanish without a trace? The investigation, codenamed Operation Topeta, which means Operation Mole, kicked into high gear. The first break came when one of the gang members, a guy named Jose Charles, made a rookie mistake. He went to a car dealership and bought 10 brand new cars, paying for them all at once, in cash. This flashy purchase immediately raised red flags. The police tracked him down and found over 5 million reais stashed in the cars. This arrest was the first domino to fall. As more arrests were made, the story of the perfect crime started to unravel, turning into a dark and violent tragedy. The gang members, now rich beyond their wildest dreams, began turning on each other. Greed and paranoia took over. One of the masterminds of the heist, a man named Luis Fernando Ribeiro, was found kidnapped and murdered just a few months after the robbery. He had been shot 7 times. His kidnappers, who were actually corrupt police officers, had demanded a ransom from his family, but killed him even after they got the money. This set off a chain reaction of violence. Over the next few years, at least 7 other people connected to the heist were murdered, many in brutal ways. As different factions fought over the stolen cash, others were kidnapped and held for ransom by both fellow criminals and dirty cops looking to cash in. The dream of a clean getaway had descended into a blood-soaked nightmare. So, what happened to all that money? Of the nearly 165 million reais stolen, authorities officially recovered less than 20 million. That means over 140 million reais, or more than $60 million, is still unaccounted for. It simply vanished. Some of it was undoubtedly spent by the criminals before they were caught or killed. Some was likely seized by corrupt officials and never reported. And some, perhaps a lot, could still be out there, buried in a backyard, hidden in a wall, or laundered through countless businesses, silently waiting. The central bank robbery of Fortaleza remains a legendary tale in the world of true crime. It was a brilliant plan, executed with near-flawless precision, that ultimately fell apart due to simple human nature: greed, betrayal, and violence. It serves as a stark reminder that even the most perfect crime can have very imperfect and often deadly consequences. What do you think happened to the rest of the money? Is it still hidden somewhere in Brazil, or has it been spent and scattered across the globe? Let me know your theories down in the comments. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoy incredible true stories like this one, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video.